Hi, my lovely Arians. Welcome back to Tarot Talks. I hope you guys are doing good and are safe with your family and loved ones. So, Arians, today we are going to do the collective reading for your sign for the month of May 2023. Yours is the last sign I'm recording, guys. I was so terribly behind the schedule and been just running around like anything, so I truly apologize for that. I published rest of the readings yesterday, and yours is the last one that was pending, so please accept my apologies. Okay. So Arians, as I was saying, we are going to do the collective reading for your sign for the month of 2023. Please note that it's a collective reading and it might not resonate with all, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. You would also want to check other signs in your birth chart for a better and clear understanding. Also, guys, if any of this is your story, if any of this resonates with you, please do give the video a thumbs up. It definitely helps my channel. Drop comments, feel free to share your experiences, and last but not the least, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Okay, guys. So Arians, there were a couple of messages that were coming through very strongly. One is, I saw Six of Wands like countless time. Okay. Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card of success. Okay. The interesting part is that this victory is not coming to you easily. Okay, you have had to struggle, or you had to literally fight your way through a lot of difficult situations, through a lot of maybe not so pleasant energies, jealous people, a lot of jealous competent people. Okay, competent or incompetent, whatever you can say, but a lot of hardships. Okay, you have gone through a lot of hardships to see this victory. Okay, and that's the reason why it is even more sweeter. Okay. There was a lot of feminine energy around you, okay. Especially the Queen of Swords was showing up so many times. Okay. I believe that there is someone out there who is trying to rationalize things. Okay, it's kind of giving something serious thought, trying to make sense out of certain situation, or trying to analyze some situation. Okay. This queen I'm talking now, this usually, tarot is all about what do we say, the tarot is all about energies. I keep on saying, if you have been following tarot for quite some time, it's all about energies more than gender. Okay, but somehow this time I'm feeling this queen is a female. It could be your mother, it could be your boss, or it could be anyone whom you kind of trust a lot. Okay, and you kind of confide into, whom you believe blindly. Okay. So this Queen of Pentacles is trying to think over things, think through things, and provide solution. Okay, is kind of guiding you through something. Okay. I feel that some of you guys, Arians, are sitting in an energy of fear. Okay, you are literally fearful about something. You're literally fearful, or you're lying low in confidence, which is so unlikely. Guys, you are a fire sign, and it's lack of confidence is not in your DNA, but for some reasons there is someone out there who is sitting in a lot of fearful energy. It's a kind of shadowy energy, and you really need to get a grip of that. You need to get a hold of yourself, take a grip of the situation, and balance your shadowy aspect as well. Okay, it could be fear, it could be phobia, it could be anything, some toxic trait of yours which could keep you away from success, or which could lead to a missed opportunity. So make sure that you are getting grip of the situation. If required, take help of people around, take help of people whom you trust, but yes, get hold of the situation. Okay. you guys are even there could be an opportunity lying next to your next right in at the next step, or but you know you are not taking it, or you are not seizing it because you are worried, you are scared, you are not confident whether or not you will be able to do it. I don't know why that is the case, but I could sense this energy very very strongly. Okay, so work through your fears was the card that kept that came through the Moonology deck as well, and it was coming through, the energy was coming through headstrong through tarot as well. For some of you guys, you guys were so much into some conflict and difficult times, but you had no choice but to take reins in your hand. Chariot energy was there, Cancerian energy. You stepped from Queen of Cups to Queen of Swords, which is from emotional to rational. Okay, you switched from emotional to rational and practical. You stood up for yourself, you drew the boundaries, and that's how you emerged victorious. And to this whoever this is, okay, I am super duper proud of you guys. I am super duper proud of you, and you should be too. Okay, this was coming through very very strongly. Some of you guys might end up having a new relationship. You might end up meeting your soulmate. I saw Two of Cups, which has been hounding my all my readings this month. Okay, almost all. Okay, so strong soulmate energy for some of you guys. Okay, there is someone who is going to start something new. Okay, new project. You'll kickstart some new project. You'll probably start or pursuing your hobbies. Okay, something creative, like you might join a dancing class, you might start painting. Okay, or whatever it is, something creative. You're about to start something creative. It could be a new project at your workplace as well. Okay, yeah, and yeah, I saw moon energy very very strongly. So guys, there is someone who is looking into wrong direction. Okay, you are focused on wrong direction, wrong things. Okay, and there were wolves in the shadow. Okay, so guys, be little mindful, be little vigilant. Okay, look around holistically. Okay, have open eyes, be alert, stay alert, be vigilant, and just change your focus. Instead of turning this side, you should probably look at the other side, and you'll find your solution, or you'll find whatever it is that you're seeking. Okay, so that energy was coming through very very strongly, and it was quite alarming. Okay, so yeah, with that, let's get started guys, and let's see what messages we have for you guys. Nine of Cups at this position has been showing up third time in a row, like Aquarius, Pisces, and yours is the third reading. Okay, where Nine of Cups has been showing up in the recent past. There you go, the Lovers card. I told you, right? I told you some of you guys are going to meet their soulmate. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I forgot to tell that some of you guys are feeling stuck in some situation, like absolutely utterly stuck in some situation. Okay, and you're not knowing how to get out of it. I told you, right, about this moon energy. Wow. Oh my goodness. World card. Oh my god, there are so many major arcanas, guys. There you go, the soulmate energy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, I can just go on and on and on about this reading. I need to put a stop somewhere. The reading gets really lengthy, but can't help but pull these wonderful cards out there. Wonderful cards out here. Oh my goodness, Arians, I'm so happy to see this spread for you guys, because your pre-shuffling energy was a little stressful, and I was a little anxious as to how your main reading comes out to be. Okay, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Like, I really am pleasantly surprised. So yeah, some of you guys in your recent past, there could you guys could you guys might have met up with someone from your past. Okay, someone from your childhood. It could be like you might have met your cousin after a long period of time, or you could have met your batchmate, schoolmate, college mate after a really long time, and it felt super duper good. Okay, it kind of ignited a lot of memories into you. You went into a zone of nostalgia, and it was was lovely. It was absolutely lovely. Okay, I also feel that for some of you guys, those who are getting into this relationship, okay, marriage or the soulmates, this soulmates, you guys probably, you could be knowing each other from your childhood. Okay, it's like sometimes it happens that we are in same school or we are in same college, and then we just drift apart for work purposes, and today, thanks to social media, we unite again, and then we start dating and we get married. Okay, so this relationship could be something of that sorts. Okay, because there is 9 of cups and there is 6 of cups, which tells me that this energy is someone from your past. Okay, and it's like a dream come true. It's like a wish fulfillment kind of a energy for some of you guys. Either you or your partner is feeling like, wow, all my wishes have come true when I have met through you. Okay, or I have met my perfect partner, I have met my soulmate. Okay, this person loves you, this person adores you, and you are like that trophy. Okay, which they would absolutely love to flaunt. Okay, that is the kind of energy I'm getting. Whoever this person is also mighty rich. Okay, this person could also be mighty rich. The similar energy, okay, had come up in, I believe, Pisces or Aquarius. I don't remember which sign it was, but very similar energy I had got earlier too. Strong Gemini energy coming through, guys. Moving to current energy, like I said, this person could be mighty rich. Whoever you are connecting with, whoever you are going to marry, just look at these cards, guys. Just look at these cards. Hierophant talks about marriage. It talks about commitment. It talks about something which is foundationally strong. Okay, which is very strong, which has very strong roots. Okay, strong Taurus energy coming through over here. This person is going to approach you. Maybe you guys could meet each other or bump into each other through your workplace or through your business. Okay, it's like you have joined a new organization or a new company, and there you end up meeting this person from whom you have known from past. Okay, past, either this 3D lifetime or from your past lifetimes, and one thing is going to lead to another. But the bottom line is, this person is going to bring in lot of money into your life. Okay, lot of money. You are directly going to inherit money in association by associating with this person, guys, and I have absolutely no doubt about that. Strong earth energy coming through. Cancer, Virgo, Taurus. No, sorry. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Yeah, sorry about that. I accidentally said Cancer. Strong Gemini also, the Lovers card, and this relationship is just perfect, guys. Absolutely perfect. There is this power couple, which is King and Queen of Cups. Do I really need to elaborate more that two soulmates are coming into union into this lifetime? Okay, I don't need to, because all these cards are indicative of the same thing. Okay, for some of you guys, you guys are feeling somehow stuck. Okay, maybe it is that you are stuck over this energy, or stuck on this person. Okay, you are not able to move or think anything other than this person. Okay, that's what I'm getting, guys. It's a very emotional energy. This is going to be a very intense and emotional bond is what I'm seeing. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming through very strongly. And like I said, you guys are, there could be a situation wherein you would be like, should I do it, should I not do it? You guys could be, the prime reason could be that you guys could belong to different communities. Okay, different ethnicities also for some of you guys, caste community, different religious backgrounds, whichever way I can put it, I have explained. And that might want you to think whether or not I should go for it. Okay, whether or not I should go for it. The answer is a big fat yes. Whether or not you want to do it, whether or not you want to say yes, things are going to happen, and you guys are bound to meet in this lifetime. Okay, so just give away the struggle. Why struggle? You are meant to be together. For some of you guys are going to get a strong or a very abundant job opportunity. Someone is going to offer you commitment. Now this commitment might mean different things to different people. For some of you guys it is in terms of job, for some of you guys it's in terms of a relationship, okay, a marriage. But yes, either ways there's going to be lot of money coming your way, okay. Ace of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles is like it's a shower of money, okay. It's a shower of money. You could, some of you guys also could get money from inheritance from your parents, okay. Through buy and sale of property also, that could also be one source. But either ways you're going to receive a message which is going to open abundant doors for you guys, okay. That's what I'm getting very, very strongly. And wow, Arians, like so much of money. Please let me know what all you plan to do with so much of money, okay. King of Wands, yes, there is. Now this is very interesting, King of Wands, Moon and High Priestess. Guys, I told you, right, that's the moon energy was coming through very, very strongly. See the wolf at the background. They're hiding in the shadows, but this lady is looking, she has back towards them, guys. She is actually holding this fire and she's looking in the wrong direction. She should rather be looking behind her. There are wolves right behind her back, okay. So please do not trust anyone blindly. Open the blindfold and see around. Be alert, be vigilant. To whoever this is applicable, if you are listening, please take this as the warning bell. Please do not trust anyone blindly. This King of Wands, especially, I am not getting a good energy about this king clubbed with these other cards. This king could be a sneaky one. He could be a big time player, okay, big time player. So be a little mindful. Do not open all your cards, okay. Do not trust everyone blindly, guys. I think I have similar messages for Piscean energy. So please, if you have Pisces in your birth chart anywhere, do check out that reading as well, okay. Listen to your intuition. If you have strong gut feeling, strong intuition about something or someone, do not ignore it, okay. Do not ignore the red flags that you are getting, because they are there for a reason. They are there to guide you, okay. Especially seeing this moon energy and this King of Wands over here, and you being stuck and blindfolded. Please, it is even more important, all the more important, that you listen to your gut feeling, okay. Star energy and the World card. Some of you guys might have gone through some major karmic events. You guys might have gone through, how do I explain this? It could be even a major illness, okay. It could be even major illness for some of you guys, and you really need to heal, okay. You really need to heal physically, you need to heal spiritually, emotionally, mentally, whatever you want to take it as, whatever healing means to you, okay. World card is definitely significant of some major karmic events, okay. To me it could be, it is sounding as a major illness in this case, but it could be absolutely anything. So make sure you are being gentle to yourself, make sure you are being kind to yourself, you are taking all the necessary steps to allow yourself to cool down and evolve from whatever this incident or episode was, okay. Star energy is also star and world is also about chasing your dreams, okay. Guys, I feel that some of you guys are also planning to travel overseas, okay. You might be finding out more information about something. You could be the travel plans could be at the nascent stage right now, okay. You're just researching about different places, different locations, or if you have received a job opportunity that might require you to relocate, you are trying to find out more information about that place or about this opportunity. That's what I'm getting very, very strongly, okay. Like I said, guys, the soulmate energy that I'm talking about over here, you guys could have met each other or bumped into each other through social media, through internet, web, matrimony site, dating app, okay, accidentally, okay. You have bumped into each other accidentally through web is what I'm getting very, very strongly. And you could be staying geographically at different locations, very far from each other is what I'm seeing. That could also be one of the travel plans for some of you guys, okay. You could be planning to travel and see each other is what I'm getting. And if at all you get married, and you're going to get married, I have no doubt about that, you you definitely have to relocate, either of you. Okay. Yeah, what a beautiful reading, guys. What a beautiful reading. I had really not expected it. Wow. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that? Oh my goodness, guys. I am just going to take these cards because they are making so much sense. Prosperity lies ahead, guys. Definitely you're going to have a shower of money. Oh my god, Aries. I am so happy for you guys, and please, if any such thing happens over a couple of months down the line, please do let me know, guys. You have no idea how much happy I'll be to hear this or this from you. A new romantic cycle begins. Again, I have no doubt about it, absolutely no doubt about it. It's time to take action. Of course it is time to take action, because guys, like I said, if you're sitting, this is your own card by the way, new moon in Aries. If you're sitting in the energy of fear, you need to take action. If you are sitting if you're overcoming some illness, or if you are healing through something, okay, you need to take the right actions so that you heal well. Okay, you need to take steps in the right direction. That is that has been coming through very, very strongly, guys, through this star energy. Wow, I am absolutely loving this reading, guys. Wow. My last reading of May turned out to be really awesome. You're ready, and yes, and at the bottom of the deck is big happy changes. Guys, I am not going to sit and explain these cards. They are so positive, they are so self-explanatory, and I thank spirit guides, I thank my archangels for being so vocal and so communicative. And trust me, I am not going to explain these cards. There are a lot of big happy changes for you, financially, romantically, in terms of relationship, terms of good health, everything. You are just ready to receive this abundance that is coming your way in all shapes and sizes and forms, guys. Wow, just wow. I'm pulling some charms to conclude this reading. Never give up. Of course, you are a fire sign, like I told you while pre-shuffling, right? Weakness is not your nature, it's not in your DNA, and so you should never give up. Okay, we should never give up. We should keep trying. But yeah, it takes a big heart to teach little minds. Wow, I wonder why this card has shown up. Because probably I told you, right, there is the moon energy, a scorpion energy, so there could be someone who is a little sneaky around you. Okay, and this person thinks that he or she is very over smart and would fool you. Don't let that happen. Okay, be vigilant, be alert, and just go ahead and give this person the dose of his or her own medicine, guys. That's the kind of message I'm getting. I usually don't talk negative in my readings, and this is not negative. Okay, if someone is trying to take advantage of yourself by any means, at the cost of your trust or your friendship or your bond, you should not let that happen. Okay, you should take a stand for yourself, stand up for yourself, and guard yourself, guard your sanity. Okay, that's what this charm is telling me. Wow, what a beauty. I don't remember actually ever pulling this charm, or it must have been a rare occurrence. Wow. I love you to the moon and back. Of course, someone loves you to the moon and back, or you would say this to someone, and well, I am not going to elaborate that one. Aries, it was such a beautiful reading. I can't express in words how happy I am to have done this reading for you guys. Okay, I hope you like it too. I'll leave it at that. I'll see you next month directly, guys. Till then, stay safe, stay blessed. Bye, take care.